So I will not join the mercenaries. I'm really sorry. I know that one or two of you, of the viewers, actually thought that I would, but no, certainly not. I'll just not like them, and if I joined them, I'd be very, very unhappy here. I think I'd have a really bad time here. I wanted to see. I have 10 learning points. Alright, and yeah, I'm really a rookie at most things. I really need to learn some stuff. Anyway, and yeah, this is it. I'll just stand here and keep explaining, because now I have to explain to you why I will actually join the mages and not the paladins. Yes, that's my decision. And yeah, why I didn't join the mercenaries, I already said it. It should be quite clear to anyone who has viewed my viewed? Is that right? Who has viewed my previous videos. But why I actually want to join the monastery and not the militia is because that's a bit difficult to explain. Although I lost my memory, I know that I defeated the sleeper and that I am a chosen one of the gods. And in my opinion, Innos is the highest of the gods. He is the god of light and fire, and he, yeah, he's the good god basically. So he is the most important one for me. Well, I am on the good side, of course. Still, I could join the paladins because they are good too, and I would really enjoy being, being a knight and being lawful and protecting the citizens and the innocent, and instead smiting the wicked. But, and that's a really big but with one T. Although the paladins stand for the right causes, I think, and try to do the right in life, I believe that they are actually misguided and deluded by their own arrogance and by their righteousness. Yeah, of course. Let's just buy the sheep.
Can I buy a sheep?
Anytime, if you can pay the price. A sheep will cost you 100 gold pieces. If you pay, you can take a sheep, but you have to treat it well.
Here's 100 gold pieces. Give me a sheep then.
Good. Then take Betsy. You'll find her in the pasture. Just tell her she should follow you. She's pretty smart for a sheep. Treat her well.
Are you Betsy? No. There you are. Oh god, this is so horrible. I ran all the way to the bloody monastery with the sheep, and when I got there I noticed that the sheep is missing. Probably killed or fell down somewhere. I absolutely knew it, that this set would be so awful. Anyway, we can talk to the sheep.
Hello, sheep.
And
come with me.
Give her very basic commands. Follow me and wait here if you see any dangers or monsters. Anyway, where was I? I think I talked about why I did choose the monastery and not the paladins. Yeah, I think that's where I was. Okay, I think that while the paladins actually stand for the right causes and have the right goals in life, they try to follow the right path. They actually don't. They don't follow the right path because they are misguided and deluded by their own arrogance and by that righteousness that they what is the word, that they Are you still there, Betsy? Oh, there. I was gonna say, not again. That they actually declare, that's the word, that they actually declare upon themselves that righteousness. And that doesn't really exist, because there is no higher power that grants them this this righteousness. So there is no reason why they would be like this, but still they are. They treat others like vermin and pretend they are better, just because they believe they are, but they are actually not. Of course, one could say the same about the mages, but yeah, let's compare what we've who we've met so far. We've met like Lothar as a paladin, and he was very arrogant. He didn't pay attention to any of our warnings, and he just said that we are crazy, and if we don't stop talking, then he will send us to the Valley of Mines. Second one was Lord Andre. He's a good guy, well, a neutral guy, but I always have the feeling that he is not really that smart, to be honest. That he's just one of those guys who... Is there something standing there? No. No, right? No. That he's one of those guys who follows orders without really questioning them. Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know how much he's worth. And that's it. And the other knights that we've met in the city and in the harbor district, they were all very arrogant, and they didn't really want to talk to us, and they were only well, keeping us from entering certain areas or buildings.
Wait here.
You will wait there, right, Betsy? Yeah, you're a good sheep. Just eat the dirt.
Come with me.
Alright, and from the Fire Mage faction, we met only this this guy at the marketplace, this butthole. What was his name? I don't remember. And he was just awful. I certainly don't like him. But. And I had to think a long time, a really long time about this to really get this. But he has to be like that. It is necessary because, well, he's in the city, and his job inside the city is to get money from the people, so that he can get well, financial support for his brethren inside the monastery. And that's why he has to be like that, because he needs, well, the more money he can get, the better. So that's why he is like that. Which is a bad excuse, I know, but still, we don't know how the real mages and novices inside the monastery are. Maybe they are like one would think of them, that they are, well, sitting down, praying, reading books and so on, and try to find a way to Innos. So that's something we have to find out, because we couldn't get inside the monastery just now. Yeah, we don't know about that. Whoa! Oh, gosh, I thought I was attacked by something, but no. Alright, I have to pay close attention to my sheep. Yeah, and the thing is that there, how do I put this? There is a higher power that that of course commands everyone in their life, and this should be Innos, of course, because he's a god, and he's the god of the good, and that's why he should be the one whose commands one follows. But, and that is the point that makes the mages different from the paladins. The paladins' master is the king. They pretend and they say that it is Innos, but it is not. it is the king, and since the king is not here, and they are all on their own and have special rights to do this and that and so on, they are their own masters, and that is why they are so arrogant and yeah, do whatever they like, because they don't really have to obey someone, and they don't have to answer to someone. That's it. They don't have to answer to some higher instance. While the mages, of course, they are answering to Innos, because he grants their magical powers, and without his support they are nothing, because they can't fight with swords or anything. They really are dependent on Innos, and they know that, and that is why, yeah, why they are answering to him. And yeah, that's the whole point of my little monologue here, because only Innos, and not the king or oneself or whatever the mercenaries believe in, only Innos knows about all that matters basically in this world. And so the only way to wisdom and to enlightenment is can be found in the solitude, in solitude studies inside the monastery, and in humble service. Humble, that's important. In humble service to the highest of the gods, and the highest of the gods is Innos, of course. So yeah, that's what my character believes in. I'm sorry, my dear viewers, that this all becomes very religious just now, but my character, of course, he believes in the gods, because he is the chosen one of Innos. Some claim he's the chosen one of Adanos, but that's false, that's a lie. I am the chosen one of Innos, of course. And so, of course, I believe in Innos, and yeah, I try to fulfill whatever he commands me to do. And I think the best way to do that is inside the monastery. That is why I'm here. This was quite a lengthy discussion, but yeah, here I am. Here's my sheep, and I have 1,000. So, Pedro, let me in.
I want to become a novice.
I see that you have brought the required offering. If you are truly willing, you are now free to become a novice. However, if you make this decision, there is no going back. Consider well if this is your path.
Yes, I want to dedicate my life to the service of Innos.
Then be welcome, brother. I give to you the key to the monastery gate. As a sign of your free decision, it is up to you to open the gate and step through. You are now a novice. Wear this robe as a sign that you are now a member of this brotherhood. When you are in the monastery, go to Pyranha. He'll see to your needs from now on.
Will my transgressions be forgiven now?
Not yet. Speak to Master Pyranha. He will bless you and wash you clean of your sins.
Ah, okay. Because that is quite... Oh! I changed right in front of him. That's kind of embarrassing. I was really looking forward to this thing where all my sins are basically washed away by the blessing of these mages. So yeah, that is kind of important for me, because how could I possibly work for Innos and bring the good to the people if I am a sinner myself? Anyway, we'll do it. Oh right, I think I have to bring the sheep to someone inside. Whew! Alright, here we go! Quite impressive, right? I think it is. When I first stepped in here, it was just amazing. I really felt like, wow, this is an awesome community that I just joined. So I think I have to. Oh no, wait. Let's Let's talk to the obvious guy that we have to talk to, the guy standing right here.
Welcome, new novice. I am Parlin,
I am...
Wait and see what
a
happens.
novice. It is not important who you were before. Now you are a servant of Innos.
Anything's possible.
That is all that matters. And with the acceptance into the Brotherhood of Fire, all of your previous transgressions
There's been all
will
kinds
be
of
forgiven.
Ah, thank you.
May Innos bless this man who places his life in his service and wash away
nothing new.
his sins.
And now?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and
That's nothing
serve
new.
the Brotherhood. But take your sheep to Opolos first. He will take care of it. You can give your gold to Gorax,
Those are
our
all
steward.
just rumors.
You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Been there, done that.
Alright, we know what we have to do, so
That almost
let's
caused
go
more
and talk
trouble.
to Opolos.
Hello. You must be the new guy. I'm
Let's wait
Opolis.
and see what
I
happens.
take care of the sheep around here.
I used to say that
Alright,
myself.
his voice is a bit stupid, but the voice of Parlin,
You already know
that
what
was
I
just awesome. That was really, really good voice acting.
That
That
isn't
has to be
true.
said.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
Look here, I brought Betsy. Can I leave her with you?
Can't rely
Yes,
on
of
that.
course. Good-looking animal. I'll take good care
Totally
of her.
obvious.
Alright,
I used to say
Very
that
good.
myself.
bye Betsy.
That's just what I
Was
said.
nice with you. Alright,
I'm staying out of it.
okay, here we are.
You
Oh,
don't
I
have
guess
to
I should
ask me
close the
that.
door.
What do you want to
Sorry.
know?
Alright, here we
Those
are.
all just rumors.
Now, what do I...
You don't have to.
I have
tell
to
me.
find Gorax to give him my money.
Better watch out who you tell that to.
Can't rely on that.
Okay, I really don't know where
should know
Gorax
better.
is, so maybe Opolis can help.
Been there, done that.
Let's just start a casual
Some problems
conversation.
solve themselves.
How long have you been in the monastery?
I've been here 3 years, but so far I haven't studied, although I'd like to.
3 years
Why
you
not?
haven't studied.
My job is looking after the sheep, not studying the scriptures. As long as Master Parlin doesn't release me from this duty, I'm not allowed to study in the library.
Oh, he really sounds awful.
How shall I act here in the monastery?
Never lie to a magician.
Who told you that?
Don't transgress against a brother of the community.
No idea.
Respect the property of the community. If you violate these rules, you have to pay a penalty to Master Parlin.
That isn't true.
Apart from that, I can only advise you to be careful around Aegon. If you don't watch out, you'll end up like Babo.
What? Aegon?
That's
Pepe?
nothing new.
Who are Aegon and Babo?
Aegon takes care of the herb garden. He's also a novice, but he acts like he was the chosen one himself.
I am...
Babo came to the monastery shortly before you.